and how they have learned belly dance from Arab women, brown women, and how apparently this is supposed to make it okay. Instead, I point out that all of these all of this means that it is perfectly all right with these teachers that their financial well-being is based off of self-exploitation. If you're a dancer and you're making money off of it, doesn't matter if you're a belly dancer, ballet dancer, Irish tap dancer, jazz dancer. I don't care. If you're good at it and people want to pay you for it, why not? I make movies. I'm fairly good at helping make some movies and help in the team. Obviously, I don't make the whole thing myself. I help make movies, and I'm good at it, or I like to think I'm fairly decent at it, and I'm making money off of it. Does it make me love my job less? Does it make me love the art of filmmaking less? I don't think so. I think you're just trying to make a couple bucks. And nowadays you need money to do things. Let's just be honest. And using that as an excuse is just silly. I mean, it's one thing if you notice that that's the only reason they're doing it for, but it's not. It's like saying, for example, I'm going to go back to French stuff. I don't know why I'm doing so many French things, but maybe because I'm tired and it's just easier that way. But if I'm really good at baking croissants and they're French, but I'm not French, should I stop making croissants because I'm not French? Should I stop making these delicious baked goods because I'm not French? And should I not sell them to make a couple bucks on the side? Or hey, if I'm just that good that people want to pay me enough that I can pay my bills because of my delicious baked good croissants, why not? Even though I'm not French, who cares? If they're good and people want to pay you for it, you have my blessing. If you're not hurting anybody and you're not, pardon my French, being an asshole about the whole thing, I don't see what's the big deal. That's just my opinion. As a follow-up, white belly dancers then focus on the sisterly and community aspect of belly dance. They claim it has a better sense of community, apparently, and all that stuff. Okay, so you're saying now that it's not? Weren't you saying before that earlier in your article, if I read it again, weren't you not saying that you use this dance to be with women and dance with women and hang out with them and just have a good time? That's kind of what we're doing now. Let's be honest. Sometimes our own shows are just for other dancers. Like, we do, some of us still dance at restaurants, of course, and we get paid for other people who aren't belly dancers. But the majority of the time, we're just dancing for ourselves and just having a good time. So why is that wrong? I don't see the bad thing about that, and I don't see why anybody should be upset about that your culture is bringing women together and men and humans together and being happy and dancing, this art form that's great and I love. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. Like, it sounds to me like you're a little girl with a really shiny toy that you really love, that's really fun, and you don't want to share it with your friends around the neighborhood. It's kind of what it sounds like to me. So, no sharesies. It's just kind of mean and selfish. Let's see. She's saying on how many ignore the long history of white women's appropriation of Eastern dancing. Again, a lot of us do know the history about it. You should not be holding us against something that our ancestors did. Or white people's ancestors did. Maybe some of mine. I don't know. We're, like I said, we're such mixes. Who knows nowadays? But I think she's holding us, well, and when I mean us, and it's, even though I'm not white, it's because it seems like she just has a problem with anybody who's not Arabic. belly dancing. So I felt offended as well when she sent this a bit, or, kind of sad that she doesn't want to share her love for belly dance. She says that Arab women are not vessels for white women to pour themselves and lose themselves in, and that they're human beings. She wants us to pretty much find another way of self-expression that isn't using the profit of somebody else's or on the gain of somebody else's culture. Here's my conclusion of this whole thing. I don't care if you're white, black, purple, pink. I really don't care who you are. If you're female, male, if you come from Spain, Arabia, from Iceland, I don't care where you come from. If you love dancing and you specifically love the art form of the culture of belly dance, even, or wherever it comes from, be it Turkish, being Greek, being whatever, if you love belly dancing or any form of dance, it doesn't matter where it's from, even if it's Irish tap dance, even if it's Russian dancing, I don't care. You dance. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because we're all humans in the end. And we all deserve our happiness. And because one person says that because it's her culture and nobody else should have it because she doesn't want to share is selfish and mean. Many other cultures are sharing their cultures and have no problem with it. Some do. There is always going to be the fair share of people who will have a problem with it. I'm happy that many Arabic women are happy to share their dance culture with me and with us. And I'm very proud of being a belly dancer. I'm very proud of this. It makes me happy and it makes me empowered in different ways. And it's a wonderful art form. And I'm glad that we all have it and that we have a great community with it. So just keep on dancing, male, female, wherever you're from. Again. So that's just my opinion on the matter. If anybody has any questions or anything that I might have missed or might have not mentioned or said, or maybe I could explain better, feel free to let me know, guys. I know this is a little long. Sorry about that. But thanks anyways for listening if you did.